Good morning. Today we're going to be doing lesson 313. What we're going to be doing is we're going to color each grid to show the decimal. And then we will circle the grid that shows the larger decimal. So if we look, this one says 0.5. So I know that if it is 0.5, I can add a 0 to the end, and I know that it is 50. So I know that I'm going to be putting 5 whole rows. One. There's 1 row. Here's 2 rows. Here's 3 rows. 4 and 5 rows. So we know that there is 100 boxes total, and that would mean that half of the boxes are shaded. Now let's look over here. It's 0.87. So that means we're going to have to fill in 87 boxes. So we know that we're going to have to do 8 rows and 7 boxes. I need to do 7 individual boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to circle the grid that is bigger. Which one's bigger? Yes, that's right. 87 is bigger because we have more boxes shaded in than 50. Now we're going to mark and label each of the following decimals on the number line. So we see that it starts at 0 and it ends all the way at 1. Let's look at our numbers and let's decide which one is the smallest. So we have 0.53, we have 0.7, 0.04, and 0.65. So if we look at those, which one is the smallest? Yes, that's right. The smallest one would be 0.04, because we can think of this kind of the way we did the problem before. It starts at 0 and goes all the way to 1. And the problem before had 0 boxes colored in, and there was 100 total squares. So, if we count over 1, 2, 3, 4, that is where 0.04 will go, because it's over 0.04 places. So I'm going to cross that out so I remember that I already used that one. Which one is the next smallest decimal? Yes, that's right, 0.53. So let's count over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we got to count over 3 little spaces. 1, 2, 3. So let's put it right there. 0.53. Right, which one is the next smallest? Yes, that's right, 0.65. So now we find this 6th dash, and we count over 5 more places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's right here. That's 0.65. And our last one is 70. And so it will go on the 7th dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll put it right there on that one. And it is 0.7. Or if it helps, you can add a 0 on the end. All right, let's go to the next screen. All right, choose greater than, equal to, or less than to make the number sentence true. So let's do the first couple together, and then I'll let you do the rest on your own. So, sometimes what I like to do to help me is we're trying to decide, is 0.49 is bigger or 0.8 is bigger? I like to add a 0 to the end to help me look at the numbers. So this is kind of like numbers in real life. Is 49 bigger or is 80 bigger? That's right. 80 is bigger, so you should have had 0.49 is less than 0.80, or 49 hundredths is less than 80 hundredths. Let's try the next one together. So, 5.2 or 5.29, which is bigger? So 5 and 2 hundredths or 5 and 29 hundredths? Yes, that's right. 5.2 is less than 5.29 because 5 and 20 hundredths is smaller than 5 and 29 hundredths. All right, I will leave the rest of them to do on your own. All right, let's do number 4 together. Austin's teacher asked him to place the decimals 0.9 and 0.09 on a number line. This is what he did. So he put them both in the same place. Do you agree with Austin's answer? Explain why you think the answer is correct or incorrect. So, you should have said no, because 0.9 and 0.09 are two different. This is 0.90 and this is 0.09. He got this one correct, but 0.09 should have been all the way down here. So, a good way to explain why it's not correct is that 0.9 is a tenths and 0.09 is hundredths. 9/10 is close to 1 and is much larger than 9/100, which is close to 0. So 9/10 and 9/100 are not the same number. So something you could have written is 0.9 is tenths and 0.09 is 9/100.